Hey guys, what's up? Today I have a battle that admittedly is probably less entertaining than the chat, which I'll show you at the end. But yeah, it's against a guy xGoML, which I believe is the name of a Korean StarCraft tournament, uh, or something similar. I don't know. Anyways, so looking at his team, I'm like, why do you have three dark types and two water types? It's kind of odd. Anyways, he's gonna lead with Crocodile, and he has Intimidate, which is a little bit odd. I'm like, okay, I guess Intimidate works. But yeah, I'm a Mienshao with Reckless and Life Orb and Stab Super Effective High Jump Kick, so I'm just gonna go for it, and it's gonna kill him. So he's dead. He's gonna go Melodic. I'm like, whatever. Let's go into Shaman. I was keeping in the back of my mind that it could be Zoroark, but I'm like, Zoroark I speed tie with, and I have an attack drop. I could still kill him probably because I just killed a Crocodile, but whatever. But he goes for Dark Gem Feint Attack, and I'm like, what? And then he goes for Night Slash, and I'm just like, what? I literally asked him, I'm like, why do you have Feint Attack? He's like, why not? I'm like, well, you have Night Slash too. And he's like, so? He learns both. And I'm like, I'm not trying to say it's illegal. I'm saying it's retarded. Like, Feint Attack is such a trashy move because, like, it'd be okay against, like, double teams and stuff, but I don't understand why he's doing that. Like, a physical Zoroark set is already hard enough. I mean, Sword Stance, Night Slash, Sucker Punch, and, like, return or U-turn, whatever, but I don't know. That's just weird. Feint Attack. I've never seen Feint Attack used like properly in a competitive battle because no one ever uses it. I've seen it, I think maybe once before, but I was on like a Umbreon, and it's like he gets payback, right? But anyways, I miss High Jump Kick, which really sucks. He goes for Hydro Pump. I bring in Shaman, kill him with Seed Flare. He's gonna go into Haunch Crow. I'm gonna switch out to Swampert because I know it takes very little damage from shit. But he goes for Flying Gem Boosted Drill Pack, which is kind of annoying because that does less than half. Could have been a Brave Bird, could have been worse, but whatever. So I go for Stealth Rock, and I'm like, I don't really care. He can't really hurt me that much, to be completely honest. He's gonna go for Sucker Punch here as I go for the Ice Beam because obviously it's my strongest move, and that does about half, so I'm fine with that. I don't really need to be doing much more. But he goes for Dark Pulse now, and I'm like, that's weird. I mean, you've got Thunder Wave and Dark Pulse on a Honchkrow. Like, what? I don't... What? Like, Dark Pulse is fine on a special Honchkrow. I have a special Honchkrow set. But not on the mixed one. I don't know. That's just really weird. But, yeah, so he switches into Snorlax, I switch to Shaman, get some Subseed up. I'm like, I'm kind of in trouble because my Mienshao died. But he goes for Thunder? And I'm like, what? And then he goes for Blizzard? And I'm like, so you're a special attacking Snorlax and you don't even have choice specs or leftovers. I don't know what you're doing. That's really weird. So, like I said, I'm just like, baffled at this point. I'm just like, what the hell else could go wrong? So I'm gonna switch to Victini. I figure, Blizzard's gonna do nothing, Thunder won't do too much more. And with Leech Seed, I'm pretty good. So I'm gonna go for Fusion Bolt because he has a Melodic left, and I'm thinking, come on, he's gotta switch out to Melodic. I'm a Fire type, switch out to Melodic, he's a Water type. But something even weirder happens than him staying in. The fact that in the chat he's like, isn't Fusion Bolt illegal? And I'm like, because just prior to this, I had asked him, like, do you even know what EVs are? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I didn't think so. But he's like, isn't Fusion Bolt illegal? I'm like, dude, why are you trying to tell me what's legal when you don't even know the basics of competitive battling? Like, I showed him a link to the Victini page. I'm like, there you go. First set. Choice Scarf, Choice Band, Fusion Bolt, standard move. He's like, yeah, but whenever I use it, people complain about it. I'm like, well, then the people you're facing are idiots. They might be the whole, oh, it's got to be in Cherish Ball with a stupid Japanese name in order to have Fusion Bolt because it's the event, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit about that. Honestly, like, it's a legal set. Who cares about what it looks like? I'm not a 14-year-old girl. Like, I'm not big on aesthetics. Doesn't really matter to me. Then he pulls out Dragon Rush, and I'm like, oh my god, the irony is so. Oh! I'm like, why does your melodic have Dragon Rush? He's like, oh, because it learns it. I'm like, no, it doesn't. He's like, oh yeah, by TMs. I'm like, no, that's Dragon Tail. And he's like, oh, I don't really know, lol. I'm like, this is just this. I don't know. I'm just, this is too much. Like, if you're gonna not know how to do competitive battling, don't use Pokégen. Please learn what the fuck you're doing first. That way you can't make illegal sets like this. You know, like fucking Resto Chesto special attacking Snorlax, fucking like feign attack physical Zoroark, fucking mixed Honchkrow with Thunderwave. Like I literally told him, like, you realize you're currently on a website that has hundreds of articles on how to do competitive battling properly, as well as pages on each and every single Pokemon with multiple sets in multiple tiers in multiple generations, how to use those Pokemon effectively. Yes, it's not the only effective sets, but it's most of them. And unless you really know what you're doing, which clearly this guy does not, you don't really want to be straying too far from those sets. Like, seriously, I mean, just I I don't know anymore. It's just really why? Like, I don't know, guys. I mean, here's the chat log. You can read it for yourself, but I pretty much went over most of it, and like I said, it's more entertaining than this battle was. I don't know. So yeah, you guys, hope you enjoyed the battle, which I don't know, just weird turns. You know, I mean, there's something to be said for the entertainment value of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just raw surprise. Like, what the fuck? So, all I can really do is, you know, say I won and laugh about it, because that's really what games are for, enjoyment, right? So yeah, I'll see you all on Wednesday.